Mr. Fadnavis, great to have you here. I was just saying that the two political leaders who define technology in the Indian landscape, and we've got them right next to each other. So I'll start with my first question to you. Satya spoke about it a little bit. You are passionate about the Harisal example, about the smart village example. What is really Maharashtra doing to build the whole smart village movement in India? How are you really taking it from 1 to 100 to 1,000 and more?
No, I always thought that in the 20th century, uh, the connectivity was all about roads. But in the 21st century, connectivity is digital. So when I met Satya at Redmond, I told him that Arisal, which is a part of Melghat, is epicenter of malnourishment. So it has always been in news for malnourishment deaths. A lot of children dying. So I always thought that the connectivity can change the entire landscape. So I told him that I want these villages to be connected because there's no mobile telephony, there's no electricity. Now the electricity has come. So I said, I feel that the connectivity is a solution because the things don't reach there, the economy is not supporting. And I was amazed to see the white space technology which Microsoft used, and it actually changed the entire ecosystem. It not only brought education there, healthcare there, but also you must have read in the Times of India that the people and 75% population is tribal population.
Yeah.
So recently there was a news in Times of India which said that the people from Harisal are selling their bamboo products online on a digital platform. So this transformation has not only brought down the malnourishment deaths, but it has absolutely transformed the entire area. Now their incomes has gone high. There's a very good healthcare. There are digital classrooms, and I think the cluster of 32 villages has transformed. So today I've requested Satya that let's scale it up, because I think this is one project which can absolutely change our country. So I'm really happy this has happened.
No, and as Satya said, yesterday when we met the IT minister and the Prime Minister, they both were very keen to understand how the Harisal experience goes to all parts of Maharashtra first and then across to India. So now Maharashtra has always been the business capital as a state in India, has always attracted the best of businesses, both from India and from around the world. The ease of doing business has always been priority. And you have demonstrated that in the last few years in terms of how Maharashtra is continuing to move on that index. What initiatives are you taking now to continue that journey?
I think by creating digital platforms, we can really eliminate the red tapeism. We can eliminate the time which it takes to get permissions. We can eliminate a lot of non-transparency. So we created this digital platform called Maitri. And earlier, a person to set up an industry had to go to around 16 different departments and had to obtain nearly 46 permissions. Now we have brought it down, and this one single platform of Maitri, it integrates through the digital platform all the departments. So a person has to just apply to Maitri, and he gets all the permissions through Maitri. So I think that has cut down a lot of red tapeism. That has also cut down a lot of corruption, non-transparency, because when there's a technology, then it is more transparent, and wherever there is no human intervention, then the objectivity is more. So that has happened, and people are really happy. I mean, we have instances where we could give permissions in 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, and earlier for such permissions, people used to roam around for 2 years. So I think that has transformed the entire landscape. Again, in the urban governance, we are now using technologies like AutoCAD, BEAMS. So these technologies are also, eliminating a lot of non-transparency, because earlier to get a building plan sanction in city like Mumbai, it used to take around 1 to 2 years. If you have a project, now it has come down to 2 months, or in some cases 1 month. It's because of this technology, all the digital platforms which we could create, we could actually cut down on permissions, and now we have, with the analytics, we know that which are the departments which are actually taking time, which are the person who are taking time. So we can pinpoint, and there's no blame game anymore. So if it takes more time, then we know that why it is taking more time. So I think in all the facets of our governance, these digital platforms has brought the entire ease of doing business. Now we have e-mutations and many initiatives which are totally integrated. So I think the ease of doing business has transformed due to all digital platforms.
You spoke about the analytics, and I think analytics is clearly one of the areas that are going to drive governance going forward. Cloud computing is another aspect that all of us are talking about. And all of this really talks about the fourth industrial revolution. And in a country and in a state which has the best in terms of industry and also has villages like Harisal, which are now coming up the curve, what is your vision on the cloud computing, analytics, and how you can use digital technology in the years to come?
No, I totally agree that the cloud computing is a game changer, because the public cloud which is available now gives you opportunity to actually be more objective and to be more efficient. So the big data analytics has actually we can leverage it for decision making. Right now, the entire decision making of the government is based on what knowledge we gather from the ground, what knowledge we gather from our officers. But there is no objective data mining through which we can actually increase our efficiency, can put our resources to best use. So I think the cloud computing has that capacity. We can leverage it to have the big data analytics, and through those big data analytics, we can put our resources to best use. So even, since Microsoft has the biggest data centers in Maharashtra, and I'm really thankful for that. So let me assure you that we have decided to migrate to public cloud. In fact, we were one state where we started our own data centers. But looking at what you have to offer and what the private sector has to offer, I think it's time that we migrate entirely to cloud computing, and I'm sure that will really help us in increasing our efficiency, in putting our resources to best use. So we have already started migrating land records to the public cloud. The DMIC, Delhi Mumbai Industrial Corridor, the first smart city of DMIC is coming near Aurangabad, that's Auric city. So entire DMIC we have now put on the public cloud. So I think cloud computing and big data analytics is something which can really transform the governance and make it more transparent, more objective, and more resourceful.
Thank you so much. And I have to say that we think of data centers as our factories. These are the factories of the future. And we have 2 out of our 3 factories of the future in Maharashtra, in Mumbai and Pune. We are very excited to continue this journey and create lots more in Maharashtra in the years to come. Thank you so much for taking time. And I know it's election time for you to come across in this forum. Thank you so much.
Thank you.